Vice President Mike Pence probably wasn't expecting controversy in Ireland. The reason for the trip isn't in question. The issue is where he's staying. Pence is spending his nights at a golf resort owned by President Trump, hundreds of miles from his most important meeting with Irish officials.
And that decision is raising some eyebrows. Here's WBZ's John Keller.
The vice president arriving in Ireland for important talks about Brexit and other issues, with some personal time mixed in for a nostalgic visit to Doonbeg, where he has family ties.
If you think about the bonds that exist between the Irish people and the American people, they have much to do with shared heritage, they have much to do with family.
But Doonbeg is also home to a Trump golf resort, and in order to meet with Prime Minister Leo Varadkar, who refused to come to Doonbeg to meet with the president last June, Pence had to travel by motorcade and Air Force Two to Dublin, 181 miles away, making a return trip to spend a second night at the Trump-owned facility. It's unclear just how much this cost the taxpayers, but the president's visit last spring ran up a $3.6 million tab, much of it going into Trump family coffers. While the president is making appearances at his Virginia golf club, complained one D.C. ethics watchdog, the vice president is making appearances at his Ireland golf club because the priority is always making Trump money.
We checked it with the State Department. They approved us staying there.
Pence waved off the criticism as partisan sniping, but the story won't help the administration's ethical image problem, highlighted by this Gallup poll showing majorities rate Trump's ethical standards below those of the last 6 presidents, and a plurality even rate him below Richard Nixon. Now, according to the White House, the decision to stay at the Trump property was made at the president's suggestion. And this is kind of my favorite detail, the Trump hotel organization is not comping any portion of the expense, which just goes to teach Vice President Pence there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Okay, so we were just talking about the president's properties with respect to the G7 at the tail end of that. But I hate to use this word, but the optics of this are not great.
Listen, this is the Trump ethos. We know this by now. Never apologize, push the envelope. That's the way he rolls, and that's the way he likes it, and that message has permeated down to the vice president and others, and this is the way it's going to be, and it'll be up to the voters to decide whether it's acceptable or not.
All right, John, thank you, John.